Good evening, everyone. I'm Nadia Sharanova Febrianasari from Class A. For this video, I'm going to talk about two different topics that at first don't seem connected at all. But once I dug into them, I realized that they actually share the same messages about how much our mindset and effort shape where we end up. So, let's get into it. For the first topic is about 6 tips on being a successful entrepreneurship, delivered by John Mullins, PhD, a professor at London Business School and one of the most well-known expert on how new businesses are created, founded, and grown. And why I chose this topic is because I wanted to understand what really drives people to succeed, not just their ideas, but the way they think and take risk. It felt relatable on my own struggles with overthinking, especially on businesses. And this is the summary. For the first point is entrepreneurs succeed by using 6 counter-conventional mindset. Basically, the whole idea is that real entrepreneurs don't follow the usual safe rules. They kind of make their own path. It's like when everyone tells you to do things the normal way, but your gut say, nah, I'll try this instead, and somehow it works. Entrepreneurs break rules, takes weird risks, and do things that business school would probably consider illegal emotionally. And the second point is saying yes we can helps entrepreneurs take opportunities outside their comfort zone. Instead of overthinking or making lists about 100 reasons why something might fail, entrepreneurs just go, yeah, sure, I can do that, even when they low-key have no idea how. It reminds me of when friends suddenly ask me to design something, even though I've only opened Canva twice, and I just say, yeah, sure, I can do it. Sometimes that way we learn new things that turn out to be useful. And the third point is focusing on problem instead of products leads to more meaningful innovation. Big companies love to improve things by changing color or adding one useless feature. Entrepreneurs actually look for problems people struggle with. It's like seeing your friends complaining about their charger always break, and instead of selling a cutter for that charger, you create one that actually lasts. Focusing on pain points hits deeper than making another version of something nobody needs, right? And the fourth point is starting with a narrow target audience can grow into something big, like Nike. Instead of trying to impress the whole world on day one, they focus on tiny group of people first. It's kind of like opening a dessert business just for your campus. You understand your market and it grows naturally. Nike literally started just making shoes for distant runners, not everybody. So starting small isn't less, it's strategic. And the fifth point is asking for payments early, helping secure cash flow like Tesla. This one is wild. Entrepreneurs aren't shy about asking for money before the product even exists. They trust their vision so much that they're like, pay now, products later. And people actually do it. It reminds me of pre-order skincare or photocard albums. We pay first and pray the seller isn't a scammer. The confidence is something I wish I had. And the sixth point is borrowing existing resources, reduce costs, and speed up growth. Instead of trying to own everything from the start, entrepreneurs borrow, share, or collaborate. It's like throwing an event and using the school hall, not renting a fancy venue, or starting a clothing brand by using your cousin's camera instead of buying your own. It's smart, it saves money, and it keeps things moving. And the last point is entrepreneurs often act first instead of waiting for permission. Sometimes asking too many people for approval just kills your whole idea. Entrepreneurs know this, so they move first and deal with the rules later, as long as it's still ethical, yeah? It's like when you start a small online shop without telling your parents because you will know they'll say, focus on school first. Padahal you can just actually handle both. Acting first isn't rebellious, it's strategic survival for businesses. And this is for my response. The say yes first mindset feel relatable because many real life chances also come unexpectedly. I've had moments where I said yes to stuff I wasn't truly ready for. And honestly, that that's how I end up learning things that I didn't even know I needed. It's scary but also kind of fun, like jumping into pool and hoping the water isn't freezing. The second point of my response is problem solving is more realistic than endlessly creating new products that don't fix anything. Seeing people build businesses that actually helps others feels like way more inspiring for me. Like when someone creates an app to help students find empty study rooms, that's real. It's not just another cute aesthetic notebook type of innovation. And the third point is starting small and niche is less intimidating than more achievable for beginners. It feels comforting knowing you don't need a million followers or huge shop to start something. Even starting with 5 customers is valid. Everyone bakes once, started tiny. Or the next point is the confidence to ask for money upfront was inspiring me. Something I personally wanted to learn. I have a small business, and I'm usually too shy to ask people to pay even when I already finished the work. So seeing how Tesla got paid before building anything makes me rethink how brave and confident entrepreneurship really are. Other point is using what you already have or borrowing like Go Aid shows smart, creative thinking. I love the idea of not needing anything to be perfect before starting. If you can borrow or share something, just do it. It's creativity plus something mode combined. Not asking for permissions too early can protect ideas from getting shut down. If you wait for everyone's approval, you'll never start. Sometimes you just have to trust yourself and move. Not in a reckless way, but in a I believe in this kind of way. And we move to the second topic is about grit, the power of passions and perseverance. Delivered by Angela Lee Duckworth, she was born in 1970. She's an American psychologist, researcher, and author. She's professor at the University of Pennsylvania, where she studies grit and self-control. She also founded a Character Lab, a nonprofit organization that focuses on helping kids building a strong character. This is the summary. For the first point is she left a high-pressure consulting job for teaching and realized that IQ wasn't the biggest factor in student success. When she switched careers, she expected the smart kids to automatically outperform everyone else, but in the classroom, she saw something completely different. Some kids with high IQ struggled, and kids who weren't labeled genius were actually performing really well. This moment flipped her whole understanding of achievement and made her realize succeed wasn't just about being naturally gifted. And the second point is she believed all students could learn difficult materials if they put in enough time and effort. Seventh grade math wasn't easy, but it also wasn't impossible. She started to see that the real differences wasn't who understands fast, but who keeps trying even when it's boring or tough. This belief is what pushed her to study the psychology behind motivation. The next point is her research across many tough environments show grit critics succeed more constantly than talent. She studies cadets at West Point, gives in the National Spelling Bee, teaches in difficult schools, and even salespeople. In every settings, the same patterns show up. The ones who stuck around the longest and pushed through challenges were the ones who succeeded, not necessarily the smartest, prettiest, or most talented. And the next point is grit matter more than income, IQ, or environment. But we still don't know exactly how to build grit. Even when she compared students with the same backgrounds and test scores, the greater ones were more likely to graduate. But parents and teachers keep asking, like, okay, so how we do teach grit? And she had to admit that she didn't fully know yet. Grit is easy to measure but hard to create. And for the last point is growth mindset seems promising, but building grit still requires more learning, testing, and failing. Growth mindset, believing your brain can grow through effort, help kids push through failure instead of giving up. But she says that's only beginning. We need more research, more trial error, and the courage to fail in order to figure out how to build grit in future generations. And this is my last response for the second topics in this video. Um, for the first point is leaving a fancy job for teaching takes courage, and it made me realize success isn't always about choosing the highest paying or the most prestigious path. Sometimes success looks like choosing something meaningful and challenging, even when the other people don't get it. It reminds me that it's okay to uh, take a path that feels right, even if it doesn't look successful on the paper. And for the second point is I've seen people who are incredibly smart but given up the moment things get uncomfortable. And I've seen people who don't consider themselves gifted but they stay consistent and end up doing better. It made me think about how often we judge ourselves based on how fast we learn something when the real question should be did we keep going? Did we keep going? And for the third point is instead of seeing success as something only privileged or naturally talented, people can reach it. Like everyone could reach it. It actually opens the door for everyone. It makes me realize that even if we don't have perfect scores, a rich family, or natural brilliance, we can still get a far by not giving up. It gives me hope, but also a reality check, reality check, ya, sadar diri gitu. And for the next point is a lot of expert acts like they have everything figured out. But she admitted that science isn't there yet. They made her message the more real and human. It reminded me that not knowing something doesn't make you feel weak. It doesn't make you weak. It just means you're still learning, and that's a part of process. Okay, and the next point, or maybe the last point, I sometimes take failure too, personally. Like it depends who I am. But hearing that uh, kids who understood the brain can grow and more resilient made me want to adopt the mindset too. It made me realize that struggling or failing doesn't mean we're incapable. It means we're the middle of growth, not the end of it. And honestly, that shift alone feels like a big step toward developing grit. And I think that's it for my response. Um, I hope it clear enough to I hope it understandable to hear. So yeah, that's it for me. Thank you.